going to go into another 15-minute workshop with Rishikesh Kulkarni. He joined freshdesk through acquisitions of startups, and he has over 18 years of experience in internet technologies and leads collaboration and chat business units. He's currently exploring cutting-edge user experience in the customer support domain. So Rishikesh Kulkarni, if you can please give him a warm round of applause as he comes up. Oh, they're just setting up the mic. All right, great. All right, Rishikesh, over to you.
Thank you for the introduction. Can I get access to my slides? I'm Rishikesh. I work for Freshdesk, and we are from Chennai. Before I go ahead and start talking about customer happiness and the refreshingly easy software that we have, I just wanted to have a few questions for the audience. How many of you are planning or running an app on mobile phone today? 5, 6? How many of you are a seller on a marketplace? Okay, good, good. How many of you have some form of customer support for the goods or the services that you offer on? Good, thank you. That gives me some understanding of kind of support that you have there. So I'm basically going to talk about two things, two innovative things that we feel that apps or sellers on marketplace should be looking at when they're trying to engage with customers for any of the services or goods that they're selling online. But just a brief introduction before that, we are Freshdesk. We're based out of Chennai. We've been around since 2010. We have over 60,000 plus customers, but as I speak, we have 67,000 customers across 145 countries. We have offices across the world, and we are upwards of $100 million funded by the top 3 VCs in the world today. These are our marquee customers: Xiaomi, MI India, Lenskart, Zomato, HDFC Life, Jeevan Sati. Worldwide, we have Cisco, 3M, Sony, Toyota, and many, many universities and colleges and food deliveries, retail companies. So there are two things that I want to talk about. Is how do you look at customer support in the new age, the mobile world, the social world, where whether you like it or not, you're going to run a business, you're going to do business on mobile, online, and your customers are going to flex their muscles if they don't like your product or if there was a degradation in the quality of the service that you offered. And they're going to flex that muscle on Twitter, on Facebook, on email, and if possible, phone. The Snapdeal event that happened because of the Amir Khan's comment led to 85,000 uninstalls and a drop in 1-star rating. They had multiple stars rating, 1-star rating for Snapdeal. Now that was a very outlier event, and not many of us would go through that one. But we believe that in the world of mobiles, customer support is the new marketing. And with the rise of mobiles, where you don't know where your app is going to be downloaded and what phone is going to be downloaded tomorrow or day after tomorrow, and which customer is going to run into what issue, I think instead of hiding behind this customer support issue as to how do I even go ahead, start building an agent team, I think you need to go ahead, headlong, and just address the customer support problem. And we believe that there are 3 ways of addressing this. If you're a young company who has just launched an app and it's fairly chaotic, you just started selling on a marketplace and you don't know where the issues are coming from Twitter and email and things like that, we believe that you fit somewhere in the chaos to control kind of a region. If you are an app, you very well-designed app, like the example that I'm going to talk about, and it's upwards of 1 million or 2 million downloads, and this is a place where you can't be really reactive because there are thousands of customers who are using your service, and you can't be out there supporting every issue that's coming through your app. And that's where you need to be at the reactive to proactive stage. And the scale-up is really for very, very large companies, right? Like Toyota, Sony, GM, or SolarCity, where you have hundreds of thousands of marquee customers, and customer support engagement or the customer experience is a whole different level. So I'm going to pick one aspect of this one and just address the innovation that this particular app has has taken care of, which is Book My Show. Book My Show, as you know, addresses the ABC need of our country: astrology, Bollywood, and cricket. They know that this is an app that any consumer in our country is going to use. They have upwards of 7 million unique visitors a month, 5 million mobile downloads a month, and they have sold over 50 million tickets. How do you even go about solving customer issues at that kind of a scale? You can't be really start thinking of hiring hundreds of agents or Autobot AI, or you can't be looking at building an FAQ solutions reactively once the app is launched. You'd rather be a little more proactive with that. And that's what they did along with freshdesk. They had over 5 million portal page views per month on their app. If you download Book My Show today on your app, you'd see on the help page, there's an FAQ which talks about refund policies or privacy policies or any other issues that you'd face. It's right in the app. So instead of going to a web page, instead of going to a Twitter, instead of calling up on phone and trying to find out what the issue that you're facing, you can basically go to Book My Show app right there and get a little more details. And do you think that works? You think every user of Book My Show is going to access the FAQ page and solution and read that? Well, there's enough numbers there to support that it's happening. That's 5 million portal page views per month on their app. That's a lot of customer support that's happening. And that's really innovating in that way that there are a lot of apps that we all use, like Swiggy or Oyo or Zomato, and very few of them have done a customer support innovation like Book My Show has done. Look at the chat adoption. Book My Show supports in-app chat, and they can, in case there's an issue that is not considered in the FAQ or the live solution, you could actually get back to them through an in-app chat. They do 60 chats an hour today. They have over 1,000 tickets coming up every day because of this app adoption, and because of which what we believe is customer support is the new marketing, because of which in turn, what the result says basically is 50 million tickets sold on their app. And that's largely what my point was in terms of how Book My Show has addressed this one. So we believe that this is what we believe that every app today, which is going onto the mobile platform, should be thinking of. That is, how do you ensure that you communicating to the customer that you care about them, regardless of the issues that you're going to face on the back end, which is whether you're going to support one-on-one chat, whether you're going to support self-service, whether you're going to support them on Twitter or Facebook, it doesn't matter. But working with a platform like Freshdesk, we have enabled Book My Show to show their customers that they care. We are in booth 11, and I'm going to show you something that we've done very interesting that you can come to our booth and check out. We've got some goodies also on the booth. This is Android mobile phone. I can come to your place, I can show what we're doing. You have a food app, and like I'm in Chennai, and I deliver, say, biryanis on my app to anyone who ordered it to the app, and maybe one day I had a really bad day and something went wrong in the cooking, and I'm driving and I'm at a signal, and I have a freshdesk app which basically is tracking all the issues my customers are facing. So I'm at the signal and I'm getting a lot of notifications. What I could simply do is, okay, Google, search for customers named Bob on Freshdesk. It's going to open the Freshdesk app, and it's going to list the customers who had name Bob, and you can look at the issue that they're facing and respond to them right away, or get back to one of your team support who will get back to them. And this is a very vanity feature at the look of it, but it's where the new VR or the audio processing or the Siri or in the Apple or OK Google in the Android phone is heading towards. And this is one of the applications that we have today on Freshdesk to help innovate on the customer support end. There's a lot more things that we can talk about this. If you can walk to our booth number 11. Thank you. Yes, sure. If you have any questions, I can answer them.
Any questions?
Yes, please. Yes, yes. We are a cloud-based software, and all our 67,000 plus customers are using us on the cloud.
So the voice is Azure marketplace? Or?
It really doesn't matter to most of our customers, but now that you're asking, we are among the largest customer for Amazon AWS in India and maybe even Asia. That's the kind of a scale that we run. Any questions? Yes.
Hi. Okay, I just quickly want to check. So can you integrate
Yes.
email, Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter,
All under one account.
Yes, we are on. If you sign up right now, you call up my support at freshdesk.com. If you do an email or you call up at freshdesk number,
Right.
you sign up, you will get support for Twitter, Facebook, eBay, Amazon, and Snapdeal is under the works with eBay and Amazon already launched.
Okay.
WhatsApp is something that we can discuss offline, but I believe Facebook as a strategy is moving more of these business interactions away from WhatsApp towards Facebook Messenger. But if you come to our booth, I can definitely give you a little more data on that one. Anything? Sellers, app vendors? Thank you. Yeah, please. Yes.
Maybe I didn't get it. So we need to provide you the training and you do support, or
No, we provide you the software which helps you manage these channels that your customers are trying to reach out to you. The human force or the workforce behind them would be yours because you're the best person to address your customer issues. Yes. Yes. Go ahead.
it's like we get an app or we get a login to your app?
You get an app for an iOS, for mobile, for any of the platform that you have. You get a login for desktop too that you want. So all platforms are available for you.
My question was, do we get a, like, in our name, like as a specialized app, or we get an account with Freshdesk?
You get an account with Freshdesk.
We get integrated.
Yes, yes, yes. If there are some more questions, feel free to ask if you want.
does it work for adaptive or it's only for app?
Uh,
I have app and I have a mobile website.
Oh, it works for that too. It works for that too. And in that case, we have a live chat widget that's adaptive on mobile and desktops. And we have a chat support that's right inside Zomato. If you open up a Zomato app today and a shipment came late or the food arrived late, you would see a button right there. If you ping them, you can message to Zomato right away, and that's Freshdesk supporting that one. That's the same thing in Book My Show also, soon coming out on OYO rooms also. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Yes? You're absolutely right. I mean, it's a Jira for customer support. You don't use Jira for customer support. You use Jira for your internal management or dev management. Jira doesn't have the mechanism to integrate into an email, to integrate through Twitter or Facebook. Jira that's it, that's Jira. You'd log in, which you can't give it to customers. You can't give it to ad hoc visitors on your website. It's your internal tool. But but Freshdesk is a shared inbox to manage your customers. Yes? What kind of an integration you want? We have APIs too, but specifically what kind of an integration you're talking about?
Customize the integration like you might be doing for Book My Show or
There's no need for that. Once you sign up, we give you a customer portal. It's a full-blown portal through which you can manage all the channels that you want. Right there in that portal, it has your ticketing, it has your integration to Facebook, to Twitter, you have a live chat channel, you have an IVR channel integrated with some of the vendors in India and abroad.
Twitter support.
Just a minute. I'm
Twitter
sorry.
support?
Yes.
Twitter support?
I'm sorry?
Are you backed? Does it have Twitter?
Yes,
compatibility?
yes, absolutely, absolutely.
Because Twitter is one of the biggest platforms.
Yeah, absolutely. And Twitter is now launching Twitter surveys in which you can get the feedback out of Twitter by engaging with your customer service. All of that will come into the system. A single window to manage all the channels with your customer. Sorry, sir.
Yeah, you were talking about that integration point.
Yes.
So that integration would be basically because from my application, it has to be a seamless transition onto your system, right?
Yes.
So that's where.
Your
what is
which
that
application?
mechanism you would have?
You on the agent
I
side.
have no. I have, let's say I have my own app. Let's say my app is Book My Show,
Yes.
right? Now from Book My Show to move on when I
But as a user of Book My Show or as the back end, the business
As a
running the Book My
business
Show?
of-
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
As a business.
And I wish I had the slide to show you there how Lenskart has integrated us into their app. That is, they use us. They are logged in into freshdesk, but Lenskart has an order management system in which when a customer reports a problem, hey, where is my order for this particular lens? It shows up in the email interface on freshdesk, but on the right side, they have integrated with very simple things called fresh plugs, their order management system. So you actually know that this particular customer is genuine and there's a real issue that this particular customer is facing right in one dashboard. And I can show you some of those examples at my booth if you walk in. Booth number 11, thanks. Yes.
Kind of automation, suppose for Make My Trip or something like that. If a PNR is posted, it gives an automated response. Could you react on?
We have over, just today I got an update from one of our sales ops. On an average, every e-commerce company which is our customer, which is upwards of 100, 150 here, use on average 10 automations every day on our systems. Automations for routing the problem, automations for prioritizing the problem, or automations in terms of sometimes auto response. You may just want to get back to them. Thank you, sir. This is your ticket number. We get back to you. Even that itself helps you improve the response time and the resolution time.
Definitely it does, but what in terms of a custom automation?
Absolutely, we have that.
You can do that,
Yes,
right? Yeah.
yes. We have a rule engine when you can program what kind of a rules that you want in those sets, and you can get those things.
Okay, I think we are done, yeah?
Yes.
Do you need this?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Rishikesh. Thank you so much.